Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you the proper technique for cutting and stripping alarm cable. In this case, I have fire alarm cable. Now there's two conductors, a positive and a negative, alongside some thread inside of a jacket. Sometimes there's 4 conductors in there. So, most people want to cut off their jacket as far as the back as they need it. But when you're initially cutting off a jacket, you want to do it just a few inches from the front. So we're going to actually use the largest hole on the wire strippers. 12 gauge usually works. If yours goes up to a really large hole, you don't want your cable sliding in and out. So you want to be able to actually cut through that jacket there. So I'm going to pull that off. Now the reason why we cut the jacket just a few inches from the front is because whenever you cut your jacket, you actually damage the insulation half the time, and that will cause ground faults on your system. So take this thread, wrap around your fingers, wrap the wires around your fingers, and pull back as far as you need it, plus a little bit more, because we're going to snip this off. So now you've actually ripped through your jacket with your thread. Take the area that you would just cut the insulation with and use your strippers to cut it back. So good. So now all of our insulation on our wire is in good order, and there will be no ground faults, just as long as you do not cut the insulation whenever you're putting the extra wire back into the electrical box. We'll cut that. We'll use our, sorry, I'm trying to do this while watching the camera. Using our blade on our strippers, we will cut the threads to pull on it a little bit. This is probably the hardest part of all of it. Sometimes it helps just to bring scissors with you, but there we go. So that's good. There's no damaged insulation there because we use a thread to rip the cable, the jacket, sorry. So this is when you have to pay attention to the numbers. Get that thread off there. This is 18 gauge wire, so you're going to want to find the 18 gauge. This is not stranded, this is solid. So we're going to go look for solid 18 gauge. So we're going to about that much should be good. You just press down, pull out. There you go. Let's do it again. Look for the solid 18 gauge. Back a little bit like that. Right about there. Push down, pull off. And there you go. And your insulation there will get stuck. So now you have 2 stripped wires and a stripped jacket. There will be no ground faults. Whenever you attach your alarm device and you're pushing all the extra wire into the electrical box, be careful to make sure not to cut any of the insulation with the sharp edges of the box. Thank you for watching.